guys. Okay, so today we're doing an Irish dish for St Patrick's Day. This is my version of potato cakes. So let's go. Okay, so you need 100 grams of salmon. These are salmon flakes. 3 potatoes, 1 egg, 5 grams of chives, parsley and thyme. So all 5 grams. And I've got some chives for later as well. Olive oil, pepper and some salt. We've also got some garlic cloves, which are 2, which have been kind of grated, and we've got 100 grams of creme fraiche, and I've got lemon as well, and some garlic butter. Okay, so I'm going to pop this into the fridge along with the salmon. Let's pop that in there. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our grate our potatoes. So grab your potatoes. Now I've put mine on a board with this so it's not going to slip as much. So you can do this in some of the what they call food processors. They do it as well, but I don't think my one does that one. Okay, so try and get as much as you can out of the potato, if you can. Okay, so put that there. Okay, so I'm going to do these potatoes and then I'll come back and I'll show you what to do in a bit. Alright? Okay, so get all your potato off. In there. Obviously be careful of your hands when you're grating as well. And no, I didn't grate my hands today. Okay. So. Right, there we go. So there's that. And I warn you, it does go everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Okay, so I've got a J cloth because it's better than getting one of your tea towels, which is probably a bit used a lot. Okay, so I'm going to put our, I was about to say tomatoes then, our potatoes into here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze all of the juice out of here. So give it a good squeeze. And then what I do as well, just for extra, I'll get some kitchen towel. And I'll put that on there for a minute. So keep squeezing. Okay, and then what I will do is I'll put, and then that can just get thrown away, see? Okay, so dry this up a bit more. The drier the better, to be honest. Okay, and then I'm just going to get a bowl and a fork. Okay, so pop your potatoes into here. Okay, and then what we want is we want our parsley and chives and thyme and the garlic, and we also want the egg. So I'll crack my egg into here. I'll just give it a mix. Okay, so to start with, I'm just going to put everything into here, just so that we can get it flavoured and everything before we put the egg in. So the chives, parsley, thyme, and the garlic. Okay, so if we bring the pepper and the salt over, so what I am going to start doing is I'm going to put my oven on to 200 and I'm going to start putting my pan on as well, so on a high heat. So put your salt in. Obviously I've got sea salt flakes, but you can use whatever salt you want. Just want to try and get as much flavour in as we can. So a little bit more salt, and that's it for me. Okay, so just mix it all in, and then we're going to mix our egg in. There we go. Okay, so make sure it all gets mixed in with the egg, because the egg will help it bind together. There we go. I'll give it another mix in a second. Okay, so I'm going to put a bit of olive oil in. And a little bit of the garlic butter in. Now you can serve this with whatever you like. I'm going to serve mine with salad, but you can serve it whatever you want, like spinach that isn't cooked. There's lots of things you can do. Just get that. Okay, I was going to do it with a spoon, but I'm just going to use my hands, I think. My hands are clean, so. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to make them into balls. Now if they've got a bit of water in them, don't worry, just strain it out a little bit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what you want it to do is you want to have it a bit of a crust on it. So I'm going to leave it just for a little while. Going to wash up a bit and then we'll come back. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, so they go nice and crispy. That one might need a little bit more time. It all depends where it is on the pan as well, to whether or not your cakes are done or not. So what I would suggest is maybe putting it where your heat is higher. So like for mine seems to be higher around these two than it does where these two are. So it's just moving it around really. It's not anything that really can be done. It's just keeping an eye out. So pop them like that. And we'll just have a look to see what these ones are doing. There we go. Flip that one over. I might flip that one back again. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tip the pan a little bit. This helps the oil and the butter go a little bit more around it as well. I've cut my lemon in half. So what I'm going to do in a minute is I'm going to make our dressing to go over the top. So these are really good. They don't take very long really, to be honest, but I always put them in the oven just so it gives them a little bit longer as well. Just have to take with that. It's really well seasoned and it's really nice. So, and you're getting that kind of crispiness as well coming through. Although it looked like a lot of salt that went in on mine, it actually wasn't that much. Okay. I can move these up a little bit now. Put that one there. Okay, so that's done. You can see on all the sides I've done it. So it doesn't take very long at all, to be honest. So I'm just going to turn that off just so that we've not got the heat going through. Okay, so I'm going to pop this in the oven. It's just really keeping warm, but I'm going to keep it at 200 because it helps it crisp still. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this in. This is the creme fraiche. Okay, and then we're going to get our lemon. So squeeze your lemon in. And mix this around. Okay, so I'm just going to give the potato cakes about 5 to 6 minutes in the oven and then we're going to bring them out. See you in a bit. Okay, so I'm going to be quite quick so that obviously it doesn't get really cold. So leave that in there just for a minute. And we're going to pop these lamb lettuce here. They look like little cloves, don't they? Like little clovers, you know what I mean. Okay, so take these out. And I'll pop that up. And I'll find my things that I had. So I'm going to put 2 potato cakes. I mean, obviously if you want to make more you can just double up the recipe or whatever, but I'll put them on. Just put that over there. Okay, and then we're going to put some of our salmon over the top. There's about half a pack each, I'd probably say. Okay, so we'll put that over there. And then you want a blob of your creme fraiche. And a sprinkle of your chives. These are the dried chives. And there you go, my coquette. There is my Irish version of potato cakes. Well, thank you very much for watching my coquettes. We really do appreciate it. So please like, please share, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.